All right, today we're diving into a really fascinating story, one that's happening right now on the front lines of our digital world. We're going to take a look at a Nigerian startup that's operating in this really critical sweet spot where cloud computing, AI, and cybersecurity all meet. I mean, this is basically where the future of our digital safety is being hashed out.
And, it's a question that feels more and more urgent every single day, right? I mean, think about it. As our lives get more and more digital, the threats we face, well, they just get more and more sophisticated. So who's actually out there on the front lines building the next generation of protection for all of us?
Well, a big part of that answer, it turns out, is a company called CycloudForte. And let me tell you, this isn't just another tech company. These guys are pioneers, and they have a real vision. Their goal isn't just to build walls to defend against threats. No, it's about actually empowering businesses to thrive, to grow securely in this digital age.
But to really get what makes CycloudForte tick, you have to look past the code and the algorithms. Their mission, it's about way more than just technology.
See, their real strength, their secret sauce, is right where those three fields, cloud, AI, and cybersecurity, all come together. What they're doing is weaving AI directly into the fabric of cloud security. And what you get are these solutions that are super intelligent, they're adaptive, and they're built specifically for the kinds of complex threats we're all facing today.
And this is what I find so interesting. It all comes down to their core philosophy, which is this really powerful dual mission. Think of it like two sides of the same coin. On one side, you've got pure technical excellence, creating these super secure, intelligent cloud environments. But then on the other side, you've got social responsibility, actively breaking down barriers in the tech industry through diversity and inclusion. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, so where are they focusing all this effort? Let's take a look at the very specific digital battlefield they've chosen to enter.
So right out of the gate, their focus is on the fintech and mobile money world. And it makes sense because this is a massive target for attackers. We're talking sophisticated stuff here, fraudulent transactions, account takeovers, you name it. And on top of all that, these companies have to deal with all these complex regulations like PCI DSS, which is basically the rulebook for how you handle credit card data securely.
And here's the kicker. Your standard, off-the-shelf, one-size-fits-all security tools, they just can't keep up. It's not enough. Fintech companies face these really specific, unique attack patterns. So to fight them, you need specialized intelligence. You need that kind of deep insight that, frankly, the generic tools just completely miss.
So when you're facing a specialized battlefield like that, what do? Well, CycloudForte developed a specialized weapon. Let's take a look at their flagship platform.
And here it is. It's called Archaea One. They're positioning it as a completely new generation of threat intelligence. It's designed from the ground up to tackle the unique challenges that cloud-powered companies face, starting with, you guessed it, fintech.
So what's the big idea behind Archaea One? Well, at its core, it's all about flipping the script, moving from a reactive security posture to a proactive one. Instead of just cleaning up the mess after an attack happens, the platform uses AI to help companies actually predict and even prevent threats before they can do any damage. And honestly, that shift, it's a total game changer.
This quote from the team, it really says it all. This isn't just some product they're shipping. It's a passion project. It just shows you the level of dedication and care they've poured into building something they truly, truly believe in.
Okay, so how does their little baby actually work? Well, we can break down all its complex abilities into three really simple but powerful ideas. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like a digital immune system for a company. First, it sees threats instantly with real-time monitoring. The second they pop up, it knows. Second, it stops them automatically with an automated response, no waiting around. And third, and this is the cool part, the whole system gets smarter over time. Through machine learning, it learns from every single event so it can get better and better at predicting the next attack.
And in cybersecurity, speed is literally everything. Archaea One can process a security event in under 5 seconds. I mean, think about that. When every single moment counts, that kind of near-instant response can be the difference between a tiny incident that nobody hears about and a catastrophic headline-making data breach.
Okay, so it's fast, but how effective is it? Well, the platform is targeting a threat detection rate of over 95%. And that incredible accuracy comes from its advanced AI. It's not just spotting the attacks we already know about. It's spotting new, suspicious activities that could be a brand new type of threat nobody's ever seen before.
And finally, let's talk efficiency.
By automating how incidents are handled, Archaea One aims to slash the resolution time by more than 50%. Now, what does that mean in the real world? It means security teams are freed up from tedious manual tasks, it means attacks are shut down faster, and it means the potential damage, both financially and to a company's reputation, is dramatically reduced.
But like we said at the start, CycloudForte isn't just about the tech. So let's circle back and look at how their bigger mission is actually making a real-world impact. A huge piece of their social responsibility is this program called the Global Her Initiative. They are actively trying to close the gender gap in tech. They're not just talking about it. They're providing scholarships, mentorship from real industry leaders, workshops, and even support to get certified. They're helping women build real careers in this space.
They also run something called the Cyber Exhibit podcast. This is their way of building a community and just making all this expert knowledge accessible to everybody. It's all about sharing insights from the industry and helping create a culture where everyone is a little more security conscious.
So, what's next for a startup that's already doing so much? Well, they've got a very clear and very ambitious plan for the future.
Their whole growth strategy is laid out in phases. So 2025 is all about building out the product, getting those first beta users on board, and then converting them into paying customers. Then you look ahead to 2026 and 2027, and the focus completely shifts to expansion. We're talking new product features and establishing a real international presence.
And that expansion isn't just about geography. It means moving into other critical industries. I mean, the same core technology that protects financial transactions today can be adapted to protect patient data in healthcare, or customer info in retail, or sensitive data in government. The vision here is truly global and cuts across all kinds of industries.
Which, brings us right back to the big picture we started with. The story of CycloudForte is just one example of innovators tackling this massive challenge. But it leaves us with a final thought, right? As every single part of our lives moves online, the need for these kinds of intelligent, adaptive, digital immune systems, well, it's only going to get bigger. So the real question is, are we ready to build them?